Exercise is incredibly important. You have to get out of the house. You have to get out of the house and see nature and be in nature. Our modern lives are far too sedentary, far too away from everything that our bodies are supposed to be near. We're far too away from those things. Even for those of us that think we like the outdoors, even for those of us that think we enjoy being in nature, even for those people, still we're too sedentary, still we're too inside. There's there's a there's something that being outside in nature, in true nature, not in a concrete jungle type thing where you're in a big metropolis, but on a hike, in the wilderness, in a national park, in a true wilderness zone, even on your property, if you're lucky enough to have a big property that is natural in some way, real and undeveloped. When you're in nature, it puts you in touch with a certain immutable, a certain everlasting effect that the world is capable of giving you, because you're part of the world, you're part of this thing. When our ancestors were hunters and gatherers and they roamed the world and they walked from place to place, never had a place of their own, never really lived in a home, but were, they probably viewed the entire world as their home. They probably had a far greater space. It's hard to explain, but when you're at home and that's kind of your space, your safe space, and everywhere else feels like the outside. For those people that live in nature, everywhere feels like their space. Their entire area is their home, and their homes sustained them. They sustained them completely in every way. They didn't need much to be sustained. They only needed some shelter and food and water. We need far more, but our homes don't even sustain us with food and shelter anymore. Now, for food and shelter, we're sustained by the market economy, by the labors of others that we don't see, that we don't know. Most of us have never grown a fruit or a plant in our entire life. Most of us have never killed an animal in our entire lives. We don't know what that means. We eat from the work of others. Our home provides us with nothing. Yeah, it provides us with luxury, comfort, TV, entertainment, really good shelter compared to the way our ancestors used to live. It makes us, feel comfortable in an air-conditioned artificial environment. Yeah, it provides us those things, but not really, because those things use energy, and those are provided from far away. There's nothing your home can really provide you. In fact, your home is only a net cost to you. You have to spend the money. You have to go out and work, even if you own it, to provide it, to heat it, to fuel it, to maintain it. Your home doesn't provide for you. But for our ancestors, their homes provided everything for them. Everything. And that's why it's important to be in nature. So you can get a glimpse of what it means. To live like we're kind of meant to. Just a glimpse.